over time, while we are seeing successful franchises still going on, and that Gen Alpha is going out to see them, that's because that's the only option that they really have.
Yeah.
Like, they'll go out to see Moana 2, or they'll go out to see Frozen 3, Toy Story 6, whatever it is. But at the end of the day, they are still wanting something like a Minecraft, where it's like, I grew up with this. This started with me. I want to see something that I know and we all know as like an age bracket to relate to.
Absolutely.
And I think that needs to be a wake-up call for a lot of the studios. And probably since we're seeing that with Minecraft, maybe that will be the case.
This is the Off the Break Podcast, your podcast dedicated to current movie theater news, operations, and insights from the people that book the movies.
All right, we're back for an all-new episode of Ken Eats Crow podcast.
Shayla, do you know about this?
No, I don't.
So on the last episode, to be fair, the source that we had taken it from is usually pretty credible, but he had read before we jumped onto last week's episode that Tron was supposed to open to roughly, what was the number, Ken?
50 million.
Oh.
I'm glad that's funny, Shayla.
Well, I mean, you did shoot the high end of their predictions. So.
They always do the widest range possible. Yeah. Maybe 50 was just the max.
It was the max from what I saw. I saw 45 to 50, and I was thinking 45 would be really good.
Okay, so
yeah, 31 is a tough pill to swallow.
It also is much more accurate.
Yeah. 31 is the exact number that it came in with, and that is way below the 50 I got really excited about.
Yeah, 30 million is the new Jared Leto barometer.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's a high watermark, I would think, moving forward.
Oh man.
Do you think a lot of studios are going to be like, hey, 30 million with Jared Leto, we could do this again?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the draw was for him being in a Tron movie.
Yeah, I know.
The only thing I was excited about was the number that came out. Like the Thursday night number was 5 million. We hadn't seen that in a hot second.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, we've got something. But no, this is two teams going to the Super Bowl evenly matched, but then you find out the left tackle's out right before the game, and you're like, I should not have bet on that team.
That's a pretty good way to describe it.
All signs point to positive, except for that one Jared Leto thing.
Well, I think it's at least maybe a little better than my bold Fantastic Four prediction. I don't know if you remember me saying that the second week drop-off wouldn't be massive, and it turned out to be 65 instead of thinking it'd be 50.
Yeah.
52.
This is a nice movie.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
right.
this is not a place where this is not an industry where you want to be gambling.
Well,
No.
as I come back down to reality, we come back down to reality this week. We're kind of through the big excitement of Taylor, of Tron. Mm-hmm. And now we're kind of looking at October.
Yeah, with some of the major stuff like Black Phone, for instance, is coming out this weekend, but then the little side stuff as well with like K-pop Demon Hunters
at the
returning.
end of the month. Yeah, we've got things. We're not out of different things to put on screen.
It's
just
not
nothing.
November yet.
It's not November, and November is going to be the most November-y November that ever Novembered.
Yes, it definitely will.
We're going to have to change November's definition to a verb. Like, Novembering is when you do so much business on the Friday after Thanksgiving that only movies that are going to open to 9 figures open.
Can a name of a holiday be a verb now? Thanksgiving? Can we
I
turn
think
that
it is
into
a verb.
Is it a verb?
It's
Giving
giving.
thanks, I guess. Okay.
Giving.
Thanksgiving? Yeah, all right.
I think it is a verb, technically.
I never thought about
Change
that.
the sentence structure around a little
Thanksgiving.
bit. Yeah.
But yeah, that's just what we're looking forward to right now. Although there is this interesting nugget with the Chainsaw Man anime movie.
Chainman Saw.
Chainman Saw.
You may as well.
Yeah, absolutely. We're just English and we're reading it wrong.
If you've seen the trailer, is a half chainsaw, half man.
Yeah.
Legs on the bottom, chainsaw on the top. Right? Yes.
Yeah, I believe so. I did Duolingo Japanese for almost a year, and I can guarantee you that Chainsaw Man is some sort of like motorized human type thing that may be male. Like the way you say it in Japanese, it's like
I love that.
it's not Chainsaw Man. It's
It's a verb.
masculine rotary device
Oh man,
that
that's funny.
that has chains on it.
I mean, Spanish kind of does the same thing.
Yeah.
A little bit, but this is a whole
Not as
different
bad as-
animal.
It's a whole different ballgame.
It's a whole different ball game. You just have to say the color first in Spanish, and everything has a gender.
Yes. Yeah,
This
very
is a whole
true.
different ball game.
Yeah.
Well, the reason why I think this is worth mentioning is because a couple of weeks ago, we obviously saw the success from Demon Slayer, which is also very popular anime. Obviously, the movie hit as well as it did because of its popularity, the rise of...
Say top 5 animes in the world
Yeah.
Yeah.
pretty easily.
I think it beat out like its worldwide gross to Crouching Tiger. Worldwide or domestic, one of those two, but that's how big of a deal it was. And
Yeah.
Crouching Tiger was a big deal back then, obviously. But I think with Chainsaw Man, there probably needs to be a bit... I would imagine that because you see the rise of one anime movie popping off, that means they're all going to be popping off moving forward.
No.
Which is not the case, but
No, not for Chainsaw Man.
No. I think that Demon Slayer is pretty much like, for Americans, it's a very palatable anime.
let's listen to the newest
I
Demon
know.
Slayer
I've
fan.
been watching it. It's so good. But I think that's because it's so palatable. Like, I used to watch a lot of animes when I was younger, and I would be like, oh, she's a minor. Like, oh, she has a weird body type. Like, that's crazy. But it's like, I don't get that with Chainsaw Man. Like, Demon Slayer is very good. It's like... It's really not shocking to American audiences. Chainsaw Man doesn't seem like it's going to be like that.
It's probably a bigger shock
Yeah, it's
to
a
American
much
audiences.
bigger shock.
I think it's gonna come nowhere close to the Demon Slayer number. I think.
No.
Yeah, I don't know why you'd even listen to my predictions or I'd make them at this
Go
point.
ahead, Ken.
I think 15 to 20 million is a solid number,
Yeah.
and I think that might be on the high end because I'm not sure outside of general audience. There's not a lot of Shayla. You're one in a billion. Like
What?
you are a Shayla. There's no other Shaylas in the world. You could look forever. There's only one Shayla.
Aw,
But
I take
for-
that as a compliment.
It's very. There's only one Cody also, and for you both to like Demon Slayer, it's like okay, well maybe they're not the unique snowflakes that I think they are. Like there's other people that like these things.
No,
But-
definitely.
But they're both like Chainsaw Man, no thanks.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, I guess that's a no.
On the inside, maybe we're just basic white girls.
Combining that with anime talk, what a world we're living in. But anime's for everyone. It's
2025.
fine. Yeah.
We're more alike than we are different, Kyle.
No, you know what, Ken? I deserve that. Thank you for putting me in my place. But yeah, Chainsaw Man, I don't think it has the same type of popularity as with Demon Slayer. And it's much more graphic with its R rating as compared to what Demon Slayer apparently turned out to be.
Yeah.
Like just from the sounds bit from Cody and just seeing the show myself, it really is on the tamer end of animation action for modern day compared to like
Yeah.
what we're getting out of with Chainsaw.
Chain Man Saw has partial nudity in the trailer,
Right.
so I mean
Yeah.
it's a whole different ballgame.
Always check that rating.
It matters so much.
If you saw the trailer and you thought it was anything other than R
Yeah.
or higher, then you would be incorrect.
I don't know. They were like, it's animated. Send your kids to it.
Right.
Obviously.
No.
No, we're in a different era now.
No.
Well, speaking of the youth of today, Kyle got us a very interesting article about Gen Alpha.
Yeah.
I don't do I'm like there's boomers and there's me as a millennial and then I know nothing else.
And then everyone else is just down below. There's nothing else after millennial.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, yeah, as the speakers of millennials and a speaker of Gen Z even, it is fitting for us to talk about Gen Alpha and what Gen Alpha is wanting and needing out of movies. But I took attention to the research for this just because it's been around for a couple of months now, and it was just finally time, I thought, to really dig into it and see what the research was about. So it came from the National Research Group. I love learning about these research group companies and businesses because there's always a new one that pops up and like does the research for us. And this was the same case. Like, I've never heard of National Research Group until now, but the insight that they gave was very interesting because it says that from who they polled that Gen Alpha is into the movie-going experience. Like, it's not just them.
More so than any other generation.
Yeah. In fact, 55% of like Gen Alpha says that they love going to the theaters, especially with their friends. And especially the reason being, and I don't think this is really that much of a surprise, but they love the communal experience. They love going out with friends. And it was interesting when you look at like the whole survey, they were also comparing it to millennials and Gen X, Gen Z, and theirs was like the higher percentage on the scale as compared to all those other generations were.
Yeah.
I could see that, but also the only flaw I found in this, the whole thing, was that they were young.
I know. That's what I thought too. Because you could see it go down.
I'm in my early to
Right.
mid to late 30s.
Yeah.
And I don't actively seek out going to the movies, even in our industry, unless there's something I really want to see.
Sure.
Because I don't want to go out, not because I'm not interested in going to the movies.
And then Gen X was just bottom of the barrel. They'd rather stay at home. They don't care about their friends. Like,
True.
It was so funny to see that.
True.
Have any
That's fair.
friends.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I think that is a good sign because there's a lot of claims about Gen Alpha where it's like they only want to be on their phones, they don't want to go out, they want to be stuck playing video games and that sort of thing, which isn't really the case. They just need to make sure that they have the ability and they have something worth going to the theater for that shared experience for. I think like the biggest part of the research that was done into this is among the many reasons for them wanting to go out to the movies. One of them was that they want they want a feeling of ownership on the IPs or the types of movies that are being put out to theaters, and just really getting a rewarding experience that they can share. And that's why they also correlate this to why we're seeing opening weekends be so high as they are, and then having major dropouts because due to technology and due to word of mouth, like you can find out something about a movie or you are part of a shared experience very quickly or it'll go away very quickly. So I think on top of them wanting just to be out in public with like a shared experience with friends, they also want IPs that are more directly corresponded with them and not for other generations, and also that they want to be a part of the experience before it's gone quickly because it does disappear quickly than ever before.
Yep. Absolutely. Something I've noticed with my brother is he's 12 and I'll talk to him about movies and stuff.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, oh, have you heard of this movie? And he'll be like, yeah, I'm excited to see it, but none of my friends know about it because they don't have older siblings to show them. Like, because everything's millennial nostalgic or whatever. Like, we're all looking back into... you know, like Smurfs. Like, who made Smurfs? Who cares about Smurfs anymore?
Smurfs
That was a
an old
long
cartoon
time
when
ago.
I grew up.
Yeah, and
so
it's like,
it was.
like, who little kids that are 12 are not watching their grandparents' cartoons anymore.
Right. Or they don't, they can appreciate it, but that doesn't mean that they're going to want to always be appreciating it.
Yeah, for sure.
Jill and I were kind of talking about this before we were in front of the mics, but we've seen in the past that, at least for like our generation, for example, we grew up with older IPs like, you know, the Die Hards or the Indiana Jones, where over time, like, it's not our franchises necessarily, but at the very least we can learn to appreciate them over time. But at the same time, when we were growing up, we were able to have our own movies, our own franchises to root for, such as like the Shreks or the Toy Stories, even our version of Spider-Man as compared to like Gen Z or Gen Alpha's Spider-Man that they're getting right now.
For sure.
Who's your Spider-Man?
I don't know his name, but the awkward guy that did the dance.
Toby.
Toby.
It's still
Tobey
your
Maguire.
Spider-Man. Okay.
Yeah.
So it doesn't work like Batman does. It's different.
You don't think so? Because, I mean, our Batman is probably Christian Bale.
Yeah.
yours is probably more so Michael. I don't know if you'd want that to be yours, but
it's absolutely.
it is. Okay. I wasn't sure.
But Spider-Man, I was just curious because it's like everybody. I guess it started over in the late '90s, so.
For
Spider-Man started in the late
2000s,
90s, so,
early 2000s,
early
yeah.
2000s.
Yeah.
It carried for a while. But I mean, my point is just that over time, while we are seeing successful franchises still going on, and that Gen Alpha is going out to see them, that's because that's the only option that they really have.
Yeah.
Like, they'll go out to see Moana 2, or they'll go out to see Frozen 3, Toy Story 6, whatever it is. But at the end of the day, they are still wanting something like a Minecraft where it's like, I grew up with this. This started with me. I want to see something that I know and we all know as like an age bracket to relate to.
Absolutely.
And I think that needs to be a wake-up call for a lot of the studios. And probably since we're seeing that with Minecraft, maybe that will be the case.
I hope so.
I know. We'll talk about Minecraft on a future episode. I got a bone to pick with you, Warner Brothers.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
That's a good tease.
All right. Yeah, absolutely.
I only have 2 years to talk about it.
That's funny. Well, you have kids that are Gen Alpha.
Yeah,
so
and
what do you think?
they absolutely love going to the theater.
Yeah.
But that's partially in us, the way we've raised them, because we take family trips, and if we're on our way and one of our theaters are on the way, we stop and say hi.
Yeah.
Our kids pick up tidbits from us being around for 10 and 12 years. Like, my youngest walked into a theater and absolutely parroted either Cody or I, but walks into the theater, sees a Pepsi machine, and he goes, I bet that's because Pepsi gave him a better deal than Coke did.
That's funny.
And I'm like, that's absolutely true. And I've absolutely said that probably on the phone 100 times that you've heard me.
Yeah,
That's my
the
boy.
outlier.
It's like, oh my God, what have I done to this poor kid?
Oh no, that's so funny. Yeah,
Did
don't
you
even
just
put
learn
him in
about
the study.
capitalism?
No, he's just a parrot.
Economics?
Like, he just, I would love for that to be the case.
Maybe not so much.
Oh man, that's funny.
I think one of the final things that is a good takeaway from the survey as well is that despite the claims about the attention spans getting shorter for Gen Alpha and the attention spans when it comes to movies in general, they claim that they're able to not be on their phones during movies in a movie theater and that they are able to pay attention to a movie very well. I say to that, I hope that's true, but I just don't know that to be true. And I remember when I was a kid, I lied, so I'm sure kids also lied about this.
Well, I don't know. I like how they were like, they really like tried to dispel all the negative beliefs about Gen Alpha because they're, I mean, they're kids, and I see so much hatred online for these kids. Like, and it's like if that's really true, somebody's failing them like epically. It's not their fault.
If they-
you know?
I'm just glad they exist and they answer surveys because I have never answered a survey in my entire life.
No. I mean, this
Where are
was
these surveys taking place?
LA, New York.
Okay.
It's not happening in Montana.
No.
We don't trust
so
surveys.
funny.
Cody doesn't answer unlisted or numbers that come up that are local if she doesn't have the number programmed into her phone.
I don't either.
No, that's my rule as well. If I don't recognize the phone number, I have voicemail. If it's someone I know, they can leave a voicemail.
I've taken one survey because I was stuck in traffic, like really bad traffic, and it took 2 hours to finish the survey.
Yeah, sure, I can talk.
I lied. I may be getting older. I did do a survey for a bank that we just worked with that I did not like. So I filled it out negatively and then got an email back 2 days later that said, if you haven't had time to fill out the survey yet, here's the link again. It's like, you're not going to take
absolutely
any
not
of this
listening.
seriously.
You did not like my answers.
Why are we doing this?
That's so funny.
I think out of this research, though, I wish that they asked a bit more about what causes may be that deter Gen Alpha from going to the movie theaters. I mean, they were saying like the positive reasons for why they want to go. Again, just wanting to go out with friends or just liking the large format or virtual reality experiences. That's what some of their claims were in the survey. But I just wanted to hear their thoughts more about like the competition between streaming in TikTok versus just going to a theater for your source of entertainment or just getting a bit of knowledge into like how costs can greatly affect how many movies one kid can really afford.
Yeah, I think that's great too. And I saw on one of the pages that they were companies were more focusing on how to get kids engaged with their phones,
Okay.
which they weren't interested in at all. So maybe this is coming from like industry questions that they may have for kids. Like maybe they want to hear the positives, but maybe we really need to hear the negatives and the full scope of things instead of putting kids in a box.
Yeah. Yeah. Which that's easy to do, right?
It's illegal, Shayla. You can't put children in a box.
Metaphorically?
Hey, my son loves riding around in cardboard boxes, so I don't know.
It's called imagination, Ken. Before we had iPads for children, we had boxes.
Yeah.
I know better than you about
Ken's like, oh, shut
cardboard
up.
boxes, Kyle. Come on.
Oh, man.
Oh, well, speaking of imagination, Kyle
You want to jump into my
Whoa.
movie?
Kyle had
What a journey.
I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you, guys.
Well, Kyle, what made you choose this cinematic adventure you took us all on?
Cinematic adventure, more like made for TV movie extravaganza.
It's so good.
From the company that brought you Luck of the Irish and Brink.
Yep.
And motocrossed.
Yep.
Where a teenage girl couldn't possibly ride a motorcycle.
Oh, my God. I'm like having blasts from the past.
Really, though.
Crazy.
Yeah. So this was a Disney Channel movie called Don't Look Under the Bed. I only saw it the one time when I was really young, maybe, I don't know, 7, 8. I could have been pushing 9, to be honest, but
19?
19. No, I did not grow up with horror movies. I think I said that last episode, and I got scared very easily as a kid. So this was definitely one of those movies where obviously when you look back on it, you see that it's really not that scary in hindsight, but I think the movie just does a really great job at getting the scary imagery down perfectly for like a kid's point of view.
Oh, yeah.
At least that's what I'm telling myself when I was rewatching the movie. But that's why I picked it, was just because I wanted to have a laugh and just hear your guys' thoughts, and if you guys have even seen this at all to begin with.
I hadn't.
I don't remember this one at all.
Okay.
No.
For Disney Channel, I remember Halloween Town.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember seeing that one pretty repetitively, but this was brand new to me.
Okay.
Well, I think Alyssa looked it up and it was banned after they showed it because they got complaints from parents.
It being too scary.
Yeah, for their kids. And I can see it. I
Not
mean,
my mom.
not your mom. She's like, that was great.
Yeah, my mom was cooler than that, at least.
Oh, that's
She
so
didn't
She
sweet.
didn't ban movies.
That's great.
I mean, she said no, but like,
yeah, for sure.
I got to watch Harry Potter as a kid. That's all I'm saying. Like, it wasn't
Kyle
that type of
Reed-
upbringing.
As Kyle reviews Demon Slayer, and she's just so disappointed listening to this.
You made me this way.
Kyle, no.
That's what happens when you don't call into stations and ban.
Ruining the youth. Were you saying something, Shayla, about the movie, or you were saying that Alyssa looked it up and that it was banned,
Yes.
which I did not know that it
Yeah.
ever did.
I thought that was really interesting. Like, what a good pick.
I mean, I guess it
It's
redeems.
only one of our movies that's been banned.
For real. That's
I guess it
crazy.
redeems myself for thinking it was super scary, but even still, like, I find that to be silly, like,
Yeah.
because as much as it did scare me, like, it was good for me,
Yeah.
and I think it's good for kids to just be a little scared.
yeah.
You have
For
to
sure.
experience that.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
even if it's like fake scary stuff.
I just grew up in a
Yeah.
house that my parents didn't like horror movies.
Right.
So they weren't around.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah, you go to a sleepover in 4th grade and watch Friday the 13th part 4.
Rude awakening.
Yeah.
You're like,
What world are you guys living in?
My stepdad was like, "Oh, you're 7? Predator on."
Close
Not
enough.
Predator, Alien. Sorry, scared the shit out of me.
Well, not gonna lie, when I was rewatching this, I was feeling myself freaking out during the whole thing because I didn't remember a lot of it. I didn't remember the plot. I didn't remember a lot of the scenes. Granted, my eyes were closed for a lot of the movie probably,
Yeah.
but even still, I was like, I don't know where this is going.
No,
Yeah.
I didn't know anything about it. The imaginary friend that pops up in the last 3 minutes of the movie.
Yeah.
Didn't know. Steven Tobolowsky's in it. That was awesome. Surprise.
As the dad,
The
right?
dad.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was a great surprise.
Yeah.
The jokes about like puberty and periods that
Oh,
were
yeah.
stuck in
Yes.
were hilarious.
So
It was
good.
like, this is a Disney movie.
Yeah, for a Disney Channel movie, like there's some clever jokes with that.
Yeah, I
Let
thought
me
it
get
was
your
great.
let me get your mother.
Yeah, exactly. That was so funny. That was probably one of the best parts of the whole movie.
I think for context sake, like the movie is about a girl who suddenly sees like a quote unquote imaginary friend appear, even though like she's too old or like quote unquote grew up and can't see imaginary friends anymore.
Yeah.
And they're trying to like find this creature called the boogeyman who's just wreaking havoc on the town that she's living in.
Yeah, weird bad things start happening.
Yeah, like dogs are getting put onto
The
roofs.
CGI dog, did you see
So
that it was
good.
CGI?
Of course.
It made me
That
laugh. I had
was
to-
so long ago for them to actually put a
Yeah.
dog like on a green screen and then put that green screen on a roof was like,
Yeah.
this is hilarious.
Yeah.
Like
It was so funny. I
was a
had
lot
to
of
show
funny
Alyssa.
stuff.
I was like, I paused. I was like, look at this. This is so good.
this dog is just sitting on a green carpet right now, just being the bestest boy. They're like, we're gonna put you on a roof.
and the stuff that the boogeyman does, like, I don't think really makes sense in hindsight of like the whole plot. Like, I never saw like anything connecting between like all the chaos he
No.
was doing, like putting Jello in a swimming pool or like,
He's coming to get her little brother, just hers.
yeah,
It's not like Nightmare on Elm Street was trying to get all the kids.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah,
Very
right.
limited.
And
Right.
it's
Although
the
although
kid
there's
that
a
had,
reason
like,
for
kidney disease.
yeah,
I mean-
which surprised me. Like her younger brother being like, "Oh, I survived cancer or I beat cancer," or something. I was
That
like,
was so good. I love that. I love how Disney Channel puts in those little tidbits. And like
Yeah.
Sesame Street does the same thing. It just
Yeah.
prepares kids for
They made the girl the main
stuff.
character. They didn't make her princess. They
Yeah.
didn't make her fall in love.
and it was
Yeah.
very
That was kinda
diverse
nice.
casting
Yeah.
too.
And
it was great.
everyone was super talented in the movie too. Like,
Oh my
I got a
gosh.
kick of everyone's chemistry and
Yeah.
everyone
The
leaned in on what
practical
it
effects,
was.
the sets were silly when they went to Boogeyman Land.
I loved
Because
it.
all the
It was
purple
so
smoke that
good.
was like
Yes.
5 foot off the camera. They're like,
It was pretty creative that part
Yeah.
too, because it's like it teleports like under her bed or someone else's
Yeah.
bed, but then you see like what a messy kid's bed underneath would look like. with,
Yeah,
like,
the huge 9-volt battery was
Yeah.
so funny and so cute.
yeah, just a lot of creative stuff with like the set design on that.
Yeah.
And the boogeyman design too. Like I did not remember
Yeah.
what the
I
creature
could
looked
see
like.
where that was scary back then.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
for
yeah,
a kid's
definitely.
perspective, like they nailed it.
It was
Well-
it was good enough. Like
Yeah.
you expect it to be much worse than that.
Yeah.
There were mainstream movies where the costumes weren't that good.
For
yeah.
sure.
Oh yeah, absolutely. For
Especially sequels and thirds that were like, oh my god.
You
Yeah.
cut back. You cut back a lot.
sure. That's so funny.
That was from Spirit Halloween.
No, no.
My kids got way into Godzilla and started off with like the rubber suit Godzilla movies.
Oh yeah.
And they love those. The first one is iconic and so good.
That's awesome.
And then now it's CGI and they're kind of like, whatever. Like they're kind of like,
Okay.
I get it. Like it's cool to see the monsters fighting, but I would like to see the rubber monsters again.
Yeah.
That's
So
so funny.
the
That's a
practical
good
effects
sign.
have
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, exactly.
There's
Definitely.
something serious about them that ground them.
Definitely.
So yeah, I don't know. I'm glad that I revisited this one and conquered my fear finally.
Proud of you, Kyle.
Well, one last fear for you to conquer, Kyle,
Oh goodness.
in the bucket this week.
Should I just pull it out?
Pull
for
it
us?
Whose pick is this?
Mystery contributor, right?
Oh,
'Cause
okay,
I think
yeah,
everyone
I
else
think so.
did.
I think so.
1976's Carrie.
Oh.
Another Stephen King.
Oh, I haven't
Yes.
seen this, but I have been wanting to watch it.
I have seen the horrendous remake
Oh,
from what was it, 15 years
pass.
ago now?
Yeah.
Something crazy.
Yeah.
So bad. I can't wait to see the original though.
Yeah, this will be fun.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And then do we want to announce the next one or should we just the next bucket pick segment?
Yeah, Paul Walker movies.
I wish.
Well, the three of us voted yes, so we can just continue on.
Yeah,
And,
no one-
if
go
we
tell
say it on
him.
the podcast, they
Yeah.
can't stop us.
I can't edit it out. There's no way for me to do it.
Jackie Chan movies starring a comedic side character.
Shanghai New.
All right, but should we really say what it is?
Yeah, I'm excited about this one.
We are.
Yes.
I think everybody's like on board with martial arts movies.
I think so.
I think this is fun. I think since everybody that we have on our podcast is the best in the world at what they do, it takes a lot of practice.
Oh,
You know, martial
Everybody
arts is
cares
the
about
exact
our
same way.
opinions.
Yeah. Yeah, especially after I blew a pink one last week. I would have been better off biting my own tongue off.
It happens.
That's okay.
It happens to all of us.
Absolutely.
But get ready. After Carrie, we're going to get into some serious ass kicking.
Yeah. Yeah. This one's going to be, I think, out of mostly everyone's realm. Like, it's not really a genre or a type of movie where...
You actively choose it
Yeah.
when you're going out. Oh,
No.
I've got one that's going to blow the world up. I'm so excited.
I think I have one at the ready, too.
I don't have one at the ready. I was going to let my husband choose, and then I Googled it, and the
Yes.
first question was, is this movie racist?
And the answer was...
Yeah, that's exactly.
Most of the time. Yeah,
Most
we'll
of the
see you
time.
next week with our reviews of Carrie and let you know how the October 17th movies came in.
Yep.
We got Black Phone. We've got Good Fortune.
I'm really excited for Good Fortune.
We've
Yeah,
got Truth and
That'll be
Treason.
fun.
Yep.
We got lots of different things coming in this week
Yeah.
Absolutely.
in our first like mainstream horror release of October, which is great.
Black Phone
Yeah.
2.
Although, man, it should have happened sooner, right?
No,
Yeah.
this is the perfect time.
Perfect time.
Okay.
2 weekends.
All right.
Sweet.
You need 2 full weekends before Halloween.
Nice.
Yeah. Actually, that does make sense.
You
Yeah.
can't make the mistake and open it on Halloween weekend.
Yep.
Because you have a weekend in November. You can't do it too early because it's not the spooky season yet.
not
People
time
have
yet.
to get you have to get through Homecoming. You have to get
Yes,
through all these
that's true.
things, and then you got 2 weekends, blow the doors off, with Ethan Hawke just slowly walking out of the shadows with that creepy mask.
Oh my God.
What is his name again in the movie?
The grabber.
The
Is that
grabber.
it? I just heard Alyssa say it.
Grabber. Future horror icon, maybe? I know that they're using like Fortnite to like promote that character in the movie.
So insane.
It's
That is
so
just
insane.
so bizarre.
That's the reality that marketing is in now. We have to accept
We have
that.
child grabbers on children's games that are not like that are placed there by companies.
I mean,
From-
it was
I
like Freddy
don't
Krueger
know.
was the most respectable horror icon,
Yeah.
you know?
And it
Yeah.
was before that, I think like for my generation it was Saw.
Yeah.
Like I don't know that we have a lot of these.
Michael Myers? I don't know.
Well, I meant
maybe.
like I don't know if we have any like new ones. Like
Yeah. I see.
Five Nights at Freddy's, but that's a different thing. Like to have
Yeah.
like a slasher
That's
character.
Gen Alphas.
But to have
yeah,
a
that's
they
true.
can claim
the
that one.
Terrifier, the Artie the Clown.
Yeah.
that one's-
Oh, yeah. That's probably one now.
It's okay.
Yeah.
As soon as one of those opens to 30 million, then we'll talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Or gets a sequel
I don't
released by a
know.
major
No,
film
no.
company.
He's already on the list. I've seen lists.
I've
He's
seen
on.
lists.
It's gonna be a cult type of thing. It'll grow in time.
It
Run,
will.
you're on Shayla's list.
Oh yeah, you don't want to be on my list.
Well, on that note, everybody have a great
Weekend.
mid-October weekend.
Spooky
We're-
season.
It is.
Have a great spooky season.
Yeah.
17th.
Thank you, Shayla.
Nailed it. All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.